Hello guys, it's ScherBR talking. In today's video, let's talk about the new event that's going on. The Warden Shatters. I did release a stage-by-stage video, but there's something about this event that needs to be better explained, and let's just do this in a quick manner so everyone can just understand it fast. Well, this event has something different. It's the raid bosses. You see here, this one is the Otherworld Match Crab, and the second one is the hare called Another Lizard. Well, these two bosses can appear when you're doing your challenges stages, the three last stages from the event. They can happen to appear on any of the three stages. The chances of appearing are higher the higher the stage. So just do challenge 3. The chances of them appearing will be better. And also there's some way of raising the chances of the appearance of the raid bosses, and it's based on this weapon that you can get from the shop, the Native Rod. It uses the action skill Glint Saint. It's a very weak type of skill, and also this staff does not have plus damage, so it will do very terrible damage with action skills. So this kind of makes it harder to do the last stages, and the best strategy I found when you're using this staff, I'm using it with Freya. It needs to be used on the main weapon. It won't work if you use on the sub weapon. We did investigate the information about the Japanese version of this event, and you can't equip this on the sub weapon. You can even equip it on the fixed slot as well. You have to bring it with your active squad, with one of your characters here. Okay. Probably if someone is using this staff as your friend, it will also work on the support slot, if the support slot is on your active party. Okay, so that's how I did. I'm using it with Freya. It can work well with Freya or Norn because the enemies are weak to Holly, and also, well, both Freya and Norn have good damage when using attacks against enemy with weakness. You see, Freya is from the Holy element, and she also greatly increases the effectiveness of recovery skills, but we won't be using. But elemental attacks increasing power and purification guard is on level 1 or higher, so she will be doing more damage with normal attacks, and also more damage when the HP is around 80% or more. So, well, we won't be using it for action skills, but Freya will be doing more damage because of it, because of her passive skills. It's a countermeasure. Now Norn is also usable because of her passive skills as well. She deals increased damage when attacking enemies with enemy elemental weakness. So that's why using the staff with her won't hurt that much your damage, because at least her normal attacks and her purify attack will do a little more damage, but it also won't do that much damage as using the Shrook as an example. Also, her Divine is also very good to raise her status and do more damage with normal attacks. Well, we can get 2 of the staff to raise the chances, but well, it will just reduce your damage by a lot by using 2. And also, we didn't really find the 2 by stacking, and we're not so sure if it does a stack or not. So I'll at least bring 1. Choose your best sorcerer. Be it Freya, be it Norn, or just any other staff user. You will have to sacrifice some of your damage because of this. Okay, so let's get back. You see here, let's just check here. Warden Shatters raid boss appearance rate up. And on Japan, this version, it says that this one here raises it by a small volume. Something interesting to talk. It's that this event has a 2-part, and the devs didn't really announce to us. They probably just missed it. Let's just check the notice. Here, well, they don't talk about the part 2 here. You see, it says event period starts here and ends in this date, but it doesn't say that there will be a second part. But there will be a second part in this event that adds 6 stages and a farmable weapon that you can trade on the shop, and this new weapon also has a better chance of making the raid bosses appear. And well, that's why maybe not be the best time to do this event right now, because the second sword that also has the raid increases from the increases of appearing of the raid bosses, it has a better chance of appearing. They say it's a small volley on the staff and a medium volley on the sword. That's why maybe you can wait some time for do this event. Maybe you can do the arduous path if you haven't yet. Just clear everything here, and when the second part of the Warding Shatters hits, you'll be better prepared and spend less AP, because the chances of this raid boss appearing will be higher. But also, what do we get from defeating these raid bosses? Well, we do get some good stuff. We can get 2 embers. Let's just check here again. Here on the 20, you get an Awakening Ember. That's from the Mecha Crab. And also on the exclamation point, we also get an Ember. No, we don't get an Ember here. The Embers are just for the crab. On the 10th, here, on the 10th, and on the 20th. So the crab appearance height was good for me. It should be higher than the other characters. The exclamation point means it's a different type of boss every time. There's around 5 type of bosses that you can face. Lizard, you can face Frey, you can face... who else? I'm not so sure, but there's just characters, it's not monsters. There's characters that you can face it. So, well, and also another stuff here to talk is just that these raid bosses here, you just need to clear up to the 10th, level 10 here. You see, you can just defend 10 times, because the best reward is just the number 10. After that, you just get gold, rainbow keys, and small stamina potion, and a limited time called World Champion. But also, you see, the rainbow key here is 30. It's a very good value if you're wanting to farm for rainbow keys. But also, like I said, better to wait for the second part to do this type of stuff, because the chances of appearing the raid bosses will be higher. But for those that don't want to farm rainbow keys, don't want gold, or just won't need to get the stamina potion, well, the run will cost you more than 30 AP, so this is just giving you some of it back. So, well, just farm the 20 other world Mecha Crabs, so you can get 2 Awakening Ember. You can also wait for the second part to hit, okay? Well, besides this, let's just talk about the event itself and how it works. Well, I will just try to do a run here on the challenge 3, so I can explain something better. And also, there's 3 characters that have increased damage on this event. One is Elite, but Elite only has 100% damage plus. Other characters like Lizard Valet has 300% bonus, and that we can check this on the Divine Weapon Summon. Lizard Valet. Also, Lizard Valet is a very good character. I will be talking about him more on the review video, but not here. You see, both Lizard Valet and Frey has a 300% damage bonus here. And also, the 3 characters are very good. Both Frey, both Lizard, and also Elite are good characters. If you're wanting to summon them, this is a very good idea to summon them. But also, you have to remember something. On the drop rates, you can see that the only artifacts that you can summon on this event are theirs. You see, Forbidden Tome, Translucent Aether, Sphere, and Mob Cap. The Mob Cap has a lower chance to get, because you already get the first artifact on free, the second one has a lower chance to appear. And also because Elite is actually a very good character to be used even without the orb. So this may not be the best chance for you to chase after the Elite orb. But the Forbidden Tome and Translucent Aether Sphere are the artifacts for both Lizard and Frey, and the chances are good. That's what I could say. But you can get other artifacts besides this one. Okay? Just remember this and you'll be fine. Let's just check close here and go to the event. Let's hope a raid boss appear, but if it doesn't, we'll have to just check how we get to defeat the first boss. This boss here is a giant with 4 arms, but it's considered a god. So the Laxa Imperium will do more damage, and also Sadamitsu has a passive that raises damage against god. You can just use Sadamitsu with the Folcatrois or the Hearst Blade or the Onyx Focatra or another of the most dark elemental weapons we got in the game so far. So this time I lost, I had Lizard Wallet here, it disappeared. Every time you just wait for 5 minutes, the friends will change. So, well, I will try to use this Edward here. I'm using Elite with the Tremolo. It's very good damage if you use the Tremolo. If you don't have the Tremolo, there's another weapon that you can use. It's the Beat Steed weapon. Let me just show you. This Steed weapon here, it was released on Hakure event, and most people got this a lot of times, and you can just raise it to level 5 easily because of multiple copies, and the damage is just fine. The status will be way lower than the full maxed broken Tremolo, but if you don't have the Tremolo maxed, you can just use the Steed as well. The damage is very similar. But okay, we'll just... my party skills is offensive. Let's just start this. Also, I'm not using much healing here, I'm just focusing on damage. I hope this works. There's only 2 enemies before the boss, and the best stuff that you can do here is just raise your purification guard to the max. To just target one enemy at a time, you can just use the number 4 purification guard on the boss at a time. Also, the boss is just weak to Holy and Darkness. But also, Edward is always strong no matter if the enemy is weak or not. That's why I'm bringing him. And also didn't have any other choice with Holy or Darkness weapon from a friend. Sometimes you just don't have many options with your friends, they are always using the same stuff. And since Hakure, we have a lot of Hakure, the same stuff. Not that I'm complaining, actually very fun to use 2 Hakure's on your party. I just hope more aliens appears as playing characters, because he does very good damage. Not many people you have both levered or afraid to get on your friends. Okay, so you see my purification guard is on level 4, so this will make things easier for me on the boss. So we start with the buff, and now we just use the purification guard. Attack. The boss got something around 20% damage. Okay, now we start doing our action skills. At least all my characters here can use on the first turn. There are no rage type characters here on the squad. So you see the damage is just fine. I can just defeat the boss before he defeats me because I don't need to do that much damage. But he also has a buff that you need to be careful. You use the buff on the second turn, and the buff also raises his HP. It heals a lot. Not that much, not something that you can just not do. I I will try to use my irritation attack to see if it does that damage there. It doesn't. But okay, he will buff himself on this turn. You see, he covered a little HP. HP, sorry. Okay, now we just try to increase for and he's defeated. Now let's just wait for the raid boss to appear. And he didn't appear. I will try to do a run for the raid boss and just edit it here, so you can just check it, a run of the raid boss. Well, so I just got the lizard for the boss on the raid, and it's called another lizard. The resistance are the same. You see that he's resistant to everything unless holy and darkness. And well, let's just try to defeat him. The another bosses are way harder than the crab. The crab starts just so easy that one hit will kill it. But the another will just be hard just from the start. Okay, let's just start with the buff, like always. And start dealing damage. See that his HP is very similar to the boss of the challenge tree. Have to be careful about the spots here, but not right now because on lower levels they won't be giving more damage. Just have a large pool of HP. You see the damage. This one is my third raid boss from another, and you see the damage is very low. For now, at least, I hope totally the damage will be way higher, but it's just level 3. Like I said, you only need to defeat 10 of these another bosses, because the only thing that you have to get from up to the level 50 is just gold, rainbow keys, and a title. It's not worth for most people. I got a victory, okay. Let's just clear here and check the board for the raid. You don't get anything else different from your challenge stage. The reward will appear on the next stage. You see now the next boss is Frey. You can check the rewards. Nameless Hero Memory number 5. Well, and there's also something. I did manage to defeat this raid boss on a single battle, but if you don't, and if you don't defeat it in 5 turns, sorry, he will just disappear, and you have to face him again, and you have 1 hour and a half to defeat it. If you don't defeat the level, will drop 1, and you have to defeat it again to get to where you were before you lose to the battle. Okay, so I'll just do an edit here and show the crab boss how much easier he is. Okay. So I'm back for another boss, and this is the Order Matcha Crab. Like I said, it's the same resistance and the same weakness as all the enemies in this stage. And this one is very easy, like I said. Just a hit from Alphonse will defeat this guy because he's on 1 level. Let's just check. Oh, no, not that weak. Well, the past version of it was just weak. Let me just use the buff and use my bright shot. Oh, well, he's dead. So you see he probably has around 200k HP only. The experience is just not that good. We have to defeat 20 crabs, so this one is my 50, I do believe. I also got the double from the Valkyrie medals. And the reward from defeating the 4th crab is 5 of the blue bucks. Okay, so that's it, guys. Let me just give a look on the exchange booth to explain the good things on this event. And, well, Elite can use either her exclusive memory books or the Sword memory books. I do believe it's best to farm the Sword memory books on the Limit Break quest, but you can just farm the last one and use the Sword books that you can get from the exchange booth here on the support points. These books here can be used. Sword Fighter memory can be used to limit break Elite. Let's just check my Elite here, and I limit break her with the Sword books on the 1st and 2nd and 3rd limit break. Well, here is the limit break screen. As you see, I will limit break her one more with this Sword Fighter's memory. I will click here. And now she only needs 2 of the Sword Fighter memory 4. I do have one already, so that's why I won't be farming this one here, because it's just costly for me. Okay, that's it, guys. Sorry, I still need to get to the exchange booth to check the good stuff that you can get. Now there's the 3 artifacts that you can get from support tickets if you fail to summon the characters with your 10 summons, or you can get a nameless book number 5. Here you can see that we can get a legendary rainbow stone with currency. It costs not 900. It's very worth. Just get this. It's one of the best things that you need to save right now. There's Elite books here. Like I said, only get the last one if you are trying to farm it. Choose this way. Also, there's this orb here, very important. It's a 6-star orb, black and white, and we don't have many black and white exclusive orbs, so this is interesting. You need to get at least one of these native rods to get more chances on boss rates appearing, and if you're using it as a main weapon, you need to get at least 5 of this older ore gel to at least get the status of the staff to acceptable levels, so you can do a little more damage. If you're using it non-limit broken, it will do just terrible damage. It really needs for you to at least upgrade one of it. There's another one here, and I won't get it because I don't think it's worth to get 2 of it. There's Awakening Pearl. Awakening Pearl is not even important for most people because there's a lot of Awakening Pearl in the game and not many 5-star weapons worth to upgrade. There's also Nameless Hero Memory 5. This one is worth. The other one's not so worth. Okay, so you can always get more of the yellow buck just by running the limit break stages because of the cost of it here. Okay, only if you have remaining buck currency after the event ends. Always aim for the top. Now the specific weapon type bucks, I do believe they are worth. You see they cost different. It's 80 for the book number 2, but I do think they are worth. Okay. There's also larger experience speed. I do think it's worth okay as well, but the medium is not. The other ones are just terrible experience. And the 4-star hammers, I don't think they are worth here, but because most of events they give you a 4-star hammer and a 5-star hammer when you're beating the last difficult stages, and that's why I don't think they are worth here. But and also a 5-star hammer won't give you much experience. Okay, and we get to the 3-star orb only if you have remaining currency as well. Okay, so on the second part of the event, we will introduce a new type of currency and also new items for you to claim. Okay, so let's just wait for the second part. I will also do a new video for it. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching so far, and please subscribe if you haven't. We see each other in the next video.